Hey guys, welcome back to Southern Balance. Today I'm going to make a skateboard light. I'm actually going to make 3 of them, but I'm going to focus mainly on one just so I can film it, just to show you guys what I'm doing. I invite you and other people to subscribe to my channel. Please share my channel. I'm always going to make things out of nothing, make things that will cost you $5 to $10 to make, or you can sell to, to about for $100. Anybody that does like craft shows, flea markets, things like that, this is going to be the channel for you. All I'm asking is that you're a little bit patient with me because my videos are like very far between, and I apologize, but I work a lot. So anyway, let's get it started. Let me show you what I'm doing. Start out by showing you this is what I have right now. I've already taken the skateboard. I've already taken the wheels off of it. I had to prep this just a little bit just for the fact that I'm filming. I've already drilled a hole here in the middle, but I'm going to go over that with you step by step. We're going to use these lamp socket kits that you can buy in Home Depot. They're about $2 each. There's actually a different pigtail design that you can buy that might make your job a little bit easier, but you're going to be into this skateboard build for like a little bit more money than that. So I try to keep my costs way down and maximize the profits. So anyway, what we're going to do is, being that I've already taken the wheels off, after you take the wheels off, you get this piece. It goes underneath the trucks, okay, like that. So what you're going to do, if you can see it on the camera, okay, so what you're going to do is we're going to cut this is a 3-inch piece of wood. We're going to cut this out like this. We're going to cut this, and all the work's going to be done right here. So I'm just going to show you step by step, and we're going to make an awesome skateboard light, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video. So follow along. Okay, so you can see that we're going to use this little spacer that comes underneath the wheels. We're going to use it as our little guide here. We're going to just transfer this pattern. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line like this, and we're just going to go cut this off, and I'm going to make, actually for now, because I'm filming it, I'm just going to focus all my attention on one, and I'll put the rest of it together in the background. So let me go cut this right now, and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so after we've cut our piece of wood, we put our little spacer thing on here, and we're going to mark visually. It doesn't have to be like exact, although it just kind of does, if that makes sense. Got to transfer these. We're going to put a hole here, not a hole, but a little marking, okay, on each one, what appears to be the middle. Okay, whoops. Okay guys, we're going to drill this block of wood that we transferred our pattern to. We're going to be using a 13/64 inch drill bit, and we're gonna drill these 4. We're not going to deal with the other ones just yet. Okay, so after we've drilled all 4 of our holes, we're going to change out the drill bit. We're going to put in an 1/8 inch bit, and we're going to drill these other 2 holes out. So just step by step. Okay, so now we're going to drill our 1/8. Okay, now we're going to change the drill bit out again, and we're going to exchange it to a Forstner bit. Alright, so we've installed our Forstner bit. That's going to be our little sacrificial piece of wood. We're going to drill the middle out. This is going to be a 1/2 inch Forstner bit. So guys, at this point, this is what you should have. We've drilled all 4 of the corner holes. We drilled an 1/8 inch bit in the middle, and then we did our 1/2 inch Forstner bit cutout. So let's clean it up, and we'll move on to the next step. You're going to need 2 pieces of PVC, 5.5 inches long, and what we're going to do is we're going to drill a Forstner bit hole right in the middle. Get this out, and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so the next step, what we're going to do a few different things. We're going to take our PVC, and we're going to take our block of wood, and we're going to drill these holes out. Take the other one. Okay. Once they're sticking out just a little bit, we're going to match this up. Okay. See how it goes right in there? So it's pretty simple. Okay. And look at the hole in the middle. I don't know if the camera can focus on it. It goes right in. Okay. Where the dowel rod was, it goes straight through. Okay, so now we're going to screw these down. Okay, so then that's what you got. Okay, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's pretty darn straight. So what we've done is we've remade the trucks. So we're going to go ahead and disassemble it. We're going to paint the whole thing up, and then we'll move on to the electrical part of it. Okay guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this wire, we're going to put it through here. We're just going to aim for this hole right here. Put it in there. You can use your other finger on the inside to guide it in. Like that. Okay. That's going to go in like that. Pretty simple, okay? Then we're going to take the trucks that we made and we're going to put it on top. Okay, so it's going to be like this. Put it on top like that. Okay. So now we're going to screw this whole thing. You can see my screw holes line up and everything, so let me screw this up, but I have to do all of them. I need to do the other side, so let me go do that real fast and then we'll proceed to the next part. I'm just trying to show you step by step. Alright, so at this point, what you should have right now should look like this. Okay, so you have both of them wired up. We've brought our wires through. We've drilled this down into the PVC. So we've actually just remade our trucks is what we've done. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to take our wire. Okay guys, so this is where we're at. I had to switch boards. I told you I was building 3. We had to switch boards. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This one right here is the one that we started on. I was going to switch to this one, but it turns out that the trucks are not dry. So this is the one we're going to concentrate on. And what I mean by not dry is what I forgot to tell you earlier, is that when we put these light sockets in here, I had to put some glue in there and I had to put a clamp on here to hold that together until they dry. This set seems like it's pretty dry, and these trucks were designed for this board, so we're gonna just concentrate on that for now. And I'll come and I'll put the other ones together in a little while, and I'll just, when they're all 3 of them are done, I'm going to show them all to you when they're all lit up and everything. So for now, and it's unfortunate I cut these wires shorter because I was running out of wire, but anyway, let's see step by step how it's going to turn out. So let me, it's here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this like this, we're going to put it through the hole again like we did earlier. Okay, so once we're at this point, now we're going to flip the board over like this. So now that we see that we're protected, the trucks are not going to get scratched. I'm going to go like this, okay? So now we're going to wire this up. And what we're going to do is we're going to use one of my pendant light kit cords. These come complete with the on and off switch made onto the cord. I went ahead and I tied a knot in here. Okay, so we put a knot, and I'll show you why, because I'm going to do the back of mine different from someone else. Okay, so at this point we're going to take some duct tape and we're going to just put a couple of pieces on here. You're never going to see this. Some people could just duct tape the back and leave it like that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually finish mine out with wood because I think it looks good. Okay, so I know that looks messy, but you're never going to see any of that. That's just to hold it so it just doesn't go side to side. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the board and we're going to measure. We're going to measure from right here where the curve starts to right here where the curve starts. We're going to see what that comes to. Okay, so I've cut the 2x4. I've branded it, put our name on it. I've cut our 45-degree angles, and I've sanded down the whole thing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut a notch in here on the side so the cord can come through, because it's going to end up getting mounted like that. Okay, so we're going to cut a little notch in here, and then we're going to cut this channel out right here. I kind of drew it on there, so we're going to cut that out with a router bit. Okay guys, so now we know that it fits. Everything fits good. You can see it's flat to the board. So now I'm going to stain this, and then I'm going to even put some polyurethane or wipe on polyurethane on there, because again, I sell these for a lot of money. If you were just making your own, you want to hang it in your room, you don't even have to do this. You can just put duct tape on the back and forget about it. All right, so we've got our board with our name on it. We've got it stained. We did a little bit of wipe on polyurethane. I've got the wire sticking out, so now we're just gonna tack it down with a couple of brad nails to hold it steadily in place, and then I'm going to put a couple of screws in there. Okay, so that's basically it. But just for safekeeping purposes, we're gonna put a screw in here. All right, guys, so I put the covers back on, okay? And we're gonna do that because we're gonna flip it over. And I'm gonna put a hanging bracket right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hang it up or stand it up so you can see it. And then I already got some light bulbs out here. We're gonna plug in the light bulbs and we're gonna fire it up and we're gonna see how it looks. Okay, so there's our hanging bracket and we know it's straight. All right, guys, so let's turn this over. Let's put some light bulbs in here. Or actually, let me hang this up on the inside of the shop, or maybe it's a little bit darker and you can see it. Alright guys, so I've got my entire area cleaned up. The trucks turned out to be dry enough to go ahead and do all the wiring, so I did that off camera. I turned my table sideways and I've mounted all three of the skateboards here. So that's what they look like. I've got them all plugged into this little adapter thing here, so we're gonna put some electricity to it. Hopefully they're all gonna come on. We need some good luck here. I will mention this one, the blue one's gonna have LED bulbs in it. These two are gonna have regular light bulbs. Keep in mind, two of the boards I got in heavy trash. The other one I picked up at Goodwill for $3. So this is going to be a really cheap build, and I sell these for $100 in my shop without a problem. I've sold them repeatedly. So just kind of watch along and give me some good luck, because hopefully they're all going to turn on. All right, let's see. All right. That's cool. Well, there you go, guys. Isn't that cool? So anyway, follow along, subscribe to my page, share my page. I will always build something out of nothing. I'll always show you how to build things that you can build for $5 to $10 and sell it for like a lot of money. And I'm always going to walk you through it step by step. So follow along. I appreciate you watching. Stick with me because I don't put my videos out every week. It might be every couple of months. But stick with me because you're going to see some cool things coming up. All right, guys. Thanks.